Hey, are you busy?
Why?
I'm panicking over a situation where nothing's wrong again.
You want to block them on everything and pretend it never happened?
No.
You want to build up a narrative so out of this world in your head that nothing they can say will make you feel better?
So tempting, but I'm really trying to grow from that.
Shit, those are usually your only two options. You're maturing.
I'm maturing.
So now what?
I told them how I feel.
Damn, you really have been in therapy. How'd it go? It just made you more anxious because now you're worried that they find you annoyingly anxious, huh?
Yeah. Small problem.
What now?
So it turns out when I'm anxious over a situation when nothing's wrong, I actually need to look inward to take care of it.
Rather than asking for validation?
Yep.
I thought that would be helpful because you're communicating.
Right, and it's better than old habits, but...
If you do it every time, it's just gonna become another bad coping mechanism.
And I'm gonna train myself to need reassurance
reassurance
constantly. Yep.
I'm not gonna reassure you that I'm not annoyed right now. You gotta figure this one out on your own.
Damn it! I have another issue.
Bet. I'm sorry, you have how many unopened text messages?
36.
Why?
Because I don't open them so that I can leave the notification as a reminder to respond. But that's not the problem.
How old is the oldest message? How old?
June.
Yikes.
Of 2020.
Oh no.
So now these messages have been hanging over my head this whole time.
But now you're too afraid to respond because it's been an uncomfortably long time.
Exactly.
And you can't even open them to clear the notifications
Because I have read receipts on.
so that people won't think you're ignoring them when you don't respond to their messages right away.
Yeah.
I don't think that applies if it's been over a year.
I know. So I got anxious again.
Okay.
And I looked inward to solve it.
And?
And it's a mess in there.
Go on.
So it turns out I actively look for things to be wrong because I'm afraid of things going right.
because now that means you have something to lose.
So if I search for signs that something is wrong,
You change the risk of getting hurt so that now you're getting hurt on your own terms.
does this not seem counterintuitive?
It does.
Then why?
Humans are weird. But hey,
What?
I'm proud of you
For almost 24 years of self-sabotage?
for recognizing that this is an issue because now you can work on changing it.
but that's difficult.
Correct.
What does it mean if sometimes when I get anxious about things I'm right? Explain. Like, I feel like someone is mad at me and I tell myself that I'm just anxious, but they were actually mad.
I see. So you need to differentiate between anxiety and a gut feeling,
But they feel exactly the same.
which is what makes you either write off your gut feelings as anxiety
Or trust anxiety as truth.
So basically, you've trapped yourself in a place where you feel like you can't trust yourself either way.
Correct. So, how do I fix it?
Bitch, I wish I knew.
There's been a development.
You read your comments and watched the stitches?
Yes.
And how do you feel?
Worse.
Because it was all different information that got you overthinking
Overthinking
everything, of course.
However,
However,
I've come to a conclusion.
conclude away.
2 words. Confirmation bias.
Confirmation bias?
Yes. I'm anxious about everything, right?
Unfortunately.
So, of course, sometimes I'm gonna be right. It's just a natural probability.
But you never remember the many times that you were wrong
Because they didn't confirm the scenario that had been created.
So what now? I accept that I'm gonna get anxious about a lot of things and recognize that sometimes you're gonna be right.
But just because I'm right one time doesn't mean anything about the next.
Because it's not about being right.
Right.
No, it's not about being right.
Right.
No! Oh my god. So you're gonna stop reading the comments obsessively now?
I can't hear you.
Hey, you okay? Yeah, I've just been feeling kind of stuck lately.
Stuck how?
Just like I'm in a rut. Everything feels
Monotonous.
dull, the same. Yeah.
Have you tried changing up your routine?
No, I love my routine. I need my routine. Let me rephrase that. Have you tried making tiny changes that don't actually impact your day?
Explain.
Like, you usually squeegee the shower door from right to left every time. Try going left to right. Or maybe make your breakfast on the opposite end of the kitchen tomorrow morning. Or even, just try switching where you stand.
This feels weird.
But it's helping you be just a little bit more present while changing your routine without actually changing anything. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, I guess I'm the one who has to leave now. Bye!
So I've been thinking.
Should I be excited or concerned?
Both?
Both.
What if it's not about differentiating between anxiety and a gut feeling?
I like where this is going.
I think the reason that I get so hung up on figuring out the difference is because I need to be in control.
You know, one of the biggest things about anxiety.
Right, and if I start feeling like something is wrong,
Then you can attempt to take the control back by fixing it.
or by running away from the problem.
And justifying your actions by saying you had a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But figuring this out doesn't make the feelings just go away.
I know. But this is the first step to relinquishing that need for control.
Being self-aware is exhausting.
You should try being me.
I don't feel good.
Where? Do you know why?
That's the problem.
Okay, let's think about it. Are you anxious? Were you anxious before your stomach started hurting?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Have you eaten?
Yeah.
Was it something you ate?
I'm lactose intolerant. It's both always and never something I ate.
Gotcha. Have you had water today?
Yep.
Do you need to use the restroom?
Already did.
Are your pants too tight?
Loose, if anything.
Have you gotten fresh air recently?
Yep.
Is your, Punctuation here ended last week. Are you stressed? What does that have to do with? Are you stressed?
Yeah.
Are you bloated?
Yeah.
You have stress gas again, don't you? Come on, we didn't need to tell the internet about that. Hey, you wrote this.
So we all know that I'm mentally ill at this point.
Kind of hard to miss.
And that I have a hefty dose of trauma in my system.
Yeah, the people in your comments got that one without you even having to say it.
Yeah, which first of all, ouch.
But anyway,
So you know how I'm always worried that people are mad at me?
or distancing themselves.
Or annoyed?
Yes, I'm familiar with this struggle of yours.
And you know how I always put other people's needs before my own?
I'm surprised you have anything left to give.
Maybe I'm the one who's annoyed.
That I didn't expect.
I think I've conditioned myself to believe that my needs don't matter.
So when your needs aren't being met, you assume it's because you've done
Something wrong when it's really just that my needs aren't being met.
So everyone in your comments was telling you to just ask someone.
But really, I think I should be telling the person.
Because you'd want them to communicate the same to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna draft the message for you.
You're no fun. So what?
You okay?
Yeah.
It's just been a rough couple of weeks, but what's up?
Oh, it's fine. I've been having a bad day, but that's nothing in comparison to what you're going through.
Just because I am theoretically more sad than you doesn't mean you're not allowed to feel sad.
Kinda.
Why do you think that?
Because if you have it worse than me, then it's kind of ridiculous for me to feel sad. Are you about to turn this into a teaching moment?
You bet I am. You said that if I have it worse than you, then it's kind of ridiculous for you to feel sad, right?
Right.
So by that logic, if I have it better than you, then it's kind of ridiculous for you to feel happy.
Well, no, I didn't mean...
Your feelings exist outside the world of everybody else's feelings. Now, how are you?
I've had a rough day. I've had a rough day and I'm allowed to feel that way.
There you go.
Have you checked our TikTok following lately?
No, why?
There's 100,000 people watching us.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm so
grateful, of course, but also,
Oh my god, that is so many people.
how are you feeling?
I just kind of can't believe that many people like what I'm doing, and I appreciate all of them so much, but I also cannot comprehend the sheer number of people.
Yeah. You should probably say something to them.
You are very right. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm really glad that all of you enjoy and relate to my little sketches about my silly little brain and everything else in between. Every time that somebody comments saying that they relate or that I help them feel less alone, it makes my day, and it really reminds me why I do this.
We gotta keep making good stuff for them.
Damn right we do. Fasten your seatbelt. Today has been a day.
Hey, maybe not today. I'm not feeling that great. But you just said the other day that your feelings don't negate mine.
Right, and that's absolutely true, but experiencing your feelings and how you respond to them are two very different things.
Huh?
Your feelings, whether positive or negative, are real and valid regardless of anybody else's.
Yeah, we just talked about this.
But just because you're feeling down doesn't mean that I'm in a place to support you the way that you need right now.
But you're my main support system.
I know. And this has nothing to do with our relationship or how much I care about you. But you're gonna have to find another outlet this time.
So how am I supposed to deal with this?
You're not gonna like this answer.
You're gonna tell me I have to work it out internally by journaling or crafting or exercising or doing something like that, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Alana,
Zev, what's up?
I have to do work.
And how is calling me gonna accomplish that?
I am overwhelmed.
Okay, by what?
There are so many questions and no answers.
What question are you wondering?
Why don't pigs sweat?
Zev, what are you procrastinating?
Yes.
Does it have anything to do with pigs?
No.
Get a pen.
Pen.
Get paper.
Oh, to go with the pen.
Write a list.
With the pen? With the pen, write a list.
What you have to do today.
Everything.
Be specific.
Paper, TikTok, should probably eat.
Great, so eating is gonna be
The
the
most important, got it.
Don't overcomplicate it. Microwave food counts.
But it doesn't have fingers.
Ignoring that.
Valid.
The things you do don't have to be perfect. Just get them done and make them better later.
Alright, edit at 2 a.m.
No!
Thank you, bye.
What are the similarities between me and this candle?
Both are pink.
Burnt out.
Clever. Using humor to cope again?
Yeah.
So what's got you down, clown?
I have 100 things to do and 0 motivation.
Like what?
Make my theater degree worth it.
And that is why our parents wanted us to do STEM.
Fuck you.
Not for free?
Shut up.
Okay, but what do you have to do?
Write 2 scripts, edit a video, and record a song.
By when?
Tuesday.
I bet you can't finish it tomorrow.
What?
I bet you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Prove it.
Alright, bet. Wait, did you just trick me?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, now it's like I gotta prove
me
you
wrong. Spite is powerful.
Yeah, we're Jewish.
L'chaim.
Hey, you still not doing great?
No.
Anything I can do?
I don't know.
I'll give you 3 options.
Huh?
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want a distraction? Or do you want some space?
Oh. Wait, that's actually really helpful. I still feel like I can get the kind of help
you
I need
without having to find and pull that need from thin air.
minimizing the amount of thinking that I'm doing while I'm feeling upset.
And not draining either of our energy on something that won't be helpful to you.
Yeah. Wow.
So, what's it gonna be?
Maybe some time to myself, if that's okay.
Of course that's okay. That's why I offered it. I'll see you later, and you're always allowed to change your mind.
Hey. I really like the growth that I'm seeing from you.
Maybe next week we'll work on accepting compliments. I am frustrated.
Anything else new?
I'm depressed. And I know I'm depressed.
And you don't have what you'd consider to be good reason for being depressed.
So why am I still depressed?
I have news for you, and you're
Not gonna like it. I know, just say it.
Being aware that your depression is making you feel bad isn't gonna instantly make you feel less bad.
But that's dumb.
Actively trying to fight it with anger is gonna make you feel worse.
Well, that's more dumb. So how do I fix it?
You just gotta accept it.
Next.
There is no next. You just gotta accept that you're feeling down, acknowledge that there may or may not be reason, and know that it won't last forever.
So what do I do in the meantime?
Take care of yourself as best you can and try not to be so hard on yourself for things out of your control.
I just want it to be better.
You should know better than to come to me for a quick fix. Get in here.
You're gonna make me talk about compliments, aren't you?
You bet your ass I am.
Okay, fine, but only because I'm really sick of feeling awkward.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
You don't have to believe the compliment to accept the compliment.
But that feels disingenuous.
It will at first, yeah. Self-confidence is hard, but it's not gonna show up overnight because you received a compliment.
But sometimes they make me shut down and then I feel worse because I was so awkward about it.
Yeah, it's tough, but maybe try framing it differently.
Differently how?
A compliment is just an opinion.
Just an opinion?
Yeah, you don't have to take it as fact. Just thank them for expressing their kind opinion and maybe give them one in return.
But that still doesn't help the self-confidence issue.
Baby steps. We gotta work on accepting the praise, and then we can work on believing the praise.
What if someone compliments me but it feels fake?
Say more.
How am I supposed to practice accepting compliments when things feel backhanded?
Or like they're lying.
Or like they're only saying it to be polite?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I can't get better at accepting compliments if I don't know what's a real compliment.
But it's not worth your time to not just take their words at face value.
But what if someone meant it as an insult?
Someone's intention behind a compliment says nothing about you and everything about them.
Well, that's embarrassing if I accept a fake compliment.
Yeah, for them.
What?
Because now they have to sit with the fact that they tried to use kind words to hurt somebody.
I guess.
And that's just kind of a silly thing to do.
That is kind of weird.
So just thank them and move on with your day.
I'd like to move on from this conversation.
Look at you asserting boundaries. Good work.
Ah, damn it, caught in a compliment. I have a thought.
Is there more to that statement?
What if I present an upset friend with the 3 options,
Talking about it, a distraction, or space?
and they don't know which one they want?
That seems like a reasonable response.
Right, but what do I do when that happens?
Maybe try all of them out and see how they respond.
How can I distract someone from the issue while talking about the issue while giving them space?
No, not all at the same time.
That makes more sense.
Start by trying a distraction. Talk to them about something lighthearted.
And if they say that's not working,
Or if they give nonverbal cues that that's not working.
ask if they want to try talking about it.
And if that doesn't do it,
Offer to give them some time by themselves.
that way they don't have to decide what they want.
But we can assess together what's helpful in the moment.
Exactly.
What if none of those options work?
Well, maybe later we can explore some others.
You really gotta keep me waiting for this stuff?
These videos are under a minute long. Chill.
Yeah.